Good morning, Leiden Eagles, and welcome back to another edition of the Leiden News. I'm Michael.
And I'm Alan. And today we've got a packed show ranging from nature and food to human creation.
Before we get to the news, let's remind some students of a few events taking place.
Juniors and seniors, you should have received an email about prom.
The dance takes place on May 16th at the Empress Banquet.
Online ticket sales are open, and in-person cash sales will be on May 5th to May 7th, before and after school.
You must register for prom before buying tickets. After you register, you can decide if you buy your tickets online or in person with cash. This is the last week to fill out and turn in the guest form. If you are bringing a guest who is not a West Leiden student, all forms must be turned into the Dean's office by Friday, May 2nd.
Next up, we're excited to announce the Soaring Beyond Leiden Students Recognition Night on May 9, 2025, a special event designed to celebrate students' accomplishments and their transitions to post-secondary pathways.
Taking place May 9th at the East Leiden Auditorium, this event with keynote addresses and session breakouts recognizes achievements in various pathways, including the Seal by Literacy, College and Career Path endorsements, CNA White Coat Ceremony, dual enrollment, Plumbers of Cohort, Drone License Completers, and Educator Signing Day.
So many great things for Leiden students. And one last thing to check out is Leiden Dances, a showcase of our talented and committed dance tropes led by the sponsor, Mrs. Longstreth. Come see their moves Saturday, May 3rd at 7 p.m.
Now let's kick things off with Stefano and with Leiden students participating in recent blood drives.
Our first story highlights an incredible act of service happening right here at Leiden.
Stefano and Dania stopped by the recent blood drive where students showed what it means to give back, literally saving lives.
Last week, on Tuesday, April 22nd, West Leiden hosted their biannual blood drive that allows students and staff to sign up to donate blood. In the Eagles Wing, upon arrival, donors sign in with student volunteers and got seated to take a 52-question questionnaire. This questionnaire consisted of health-based questions. After completing that, they got their vitals taken to ensure they're able to donate. Once they are cleared, donors roll up their sleeves to start the donation process.
Blood drive organizer Ms. Lopez shares who helps run the blood drive.
And then by talent is also super prepared and brings in all the equipment that needs to be used. I do ask for student council volunteers to help me work it. So they're the ones that help you check in and run passes and keep an eye on you after, give you snacks and check you out.
Okay, how would you describe your first time donating blood?
It was really good. I think that having my friends there to support me was good.
Did you feel supported by the staff and volunteers at the blood drive?
Yeah, I did. The teachers did a lot of help, having like a lot of drinks and snacks, and just asking how you were.
What advice would you give to someone donating for the first time?
I'd recommend it, but just make sure to eat and drink water before you.
I think it's really awesome to see students, especially once they turn 16, to donate for the first time because a lot of them get nervous and are really scared, and so a lot of them are like, are you sure it's not gonna hurt? And they might be scared of needles, but then it's really rewarding to see them after they donate and say, oh, that wasn't too bad, like I'm glad I was able to donate and make a difference. So I think that's the most rewarding part, is just getting to see people get over their fear and do something good.
Make sure to use the kindness that flows in your veins and participate in the next blood drive. From WLTV, this is Dania Feliciano and Stefano Andrea.
The energy in that room was inspiring. A ton of students donating blood, and some for the first time.
Shout out to everyone who helped organize and donate. Your actions truly make a difference beyond our school walls. Now let's turn to something sweet. Jocelyn and Diana visit a local small business owned by a Leiden alum, known for their unique and delicious desserts.
Nancy's Desserts is not only popular for its flavor, but also for connections to family and culture. Let's check it out.
Balancing school, soccer, and small business isn't easy, but West Leiden sophomore Nancy Mendoza makes it happen. She started her dessert business in her own kitchen, creating cakes, cake pops, and chocolate-covered treats for a growing list of customers. In this segment, we'll see how she manages it all and what it's really like to be a student entrepreneur.
Nancy Mendoza. I'm a sophomore at West Leiden, and I own Nancy Desserts. Probably a
ever since I was little, I've always had a desire for baking, so might as well make money off of it. Mom got me into the business because one day I made cupcakes and she posted them on Snapchat. I come home from school, I make sure all my schoolwork is done first, and then after that, I start working on my orders. I think my business stands out from others because I have a variety of things to offer, such as pretzels, strawberries, Rice Krispies. I also do cake pops, a little bit of everything.
Nancy first found her passion making chocolate-covered strawberries, her favorite treat to create. What started as a fun hobby turned into a business, but it wasn't easy. From pricing to balancing school and soccer, she faced her share of challenges.
Challenges in owning a business is my time management and keeping all my stuff organized, because as my business grows, I get more and more stuff, so everything gets cluttered up. Just being active on all my social medias, and mostly through Instagram. I do a lot of promotions through Instagram, and then I do pop-ups and I spread my business out there, and then I promote myself and just put myself out there more.
What stood out the most was the dedication behind the scenes. Every item is handmade with love and creativity.
It's a great reminder that big dreams can start small, maybe even in your own kitchen. What it looks like around the world. Maddie's Taste of Travel segment gives us a wonderful glimpse into global cultures.
This episode, she explored dishes from Latin America and Asia. Students shared not just what they ate, but why it matters, connecting food with memories, identity, and cultural pride.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to land a plane? Learn about hospitality? Well, you can do all of that in Taste of Travel. Seniors and juniors who are interested in hospitality and tourism careers can join this class. They go on-site to places like O'Hare Airport and Brookfield Zoo Tuesdays and Thursdays. Ms. Rose and Sophia joined me today to bring a better understanding of what taking a taste of this class entails.
I am Miss Rose. I'm a family consumer science teacher here at Leiden. Taste of Travel is a block period class that goes through the entire school year. We focus on understanding the hospitality and tourism industry. And you do on-sites where you go to the hotel or a zoo or the airport or the Mortimer Arboretum. Taste of Travel is a really great way to do networking while you're in high school. Every single time we go to an on-site, they're always offering any part-time jobs or potential full-time jobs once you graduate high school. It's also a really great way just to kind of open up your eyes to all the possibilities. No, the only prerequisite is that you have to be a junior or a senior.
Here we have Sophia talking about the funnest parts of this class, which include projects and friends. She goes on to mention that although it might be tough at some parts, the end result is very rewarding.
The projects and everything that come with it are very fun. I think it's just a very different class. Like it's challenging at some points, but it's very fun. And I mean, the field trips that you get out of it, the friends, everything like that, it's very rewarding. You're off for 2 periods, and the field trips are very fun. As I began to go into it, the class made me realize what I wanted to do and how I wanted to see how I saw my future.
If you are an incoming junior or senior who is thinking about going into hospitality, or just someone who wants to have a fun class in their schedule, take a moment to think about Taste of Travel as a class option for you. For WLTV, this has been Madeline Madrano.
Leiden Interact Club has a long tradition here at Leiden. It is a club where students come and volunteer their time after school to help out a cause. This is Ms. Chupinski's first year taking over the Interact Club. Here is Ms. Chupinski with what Leiden Interact Club is and has to offer.
And so it's community service of all kinds, thinking about how we can be the most valuable citizens of our local communities as well as having an impact globally. Our ultimate goal is to help people. We're all about community service in sort of any way that we can make an impact on the people around us.
To join Interact Club, Mrs. Chupinski has sent on an email with the class code to follow up for updates and future projects. Interact Club is partnered with Rotary International and can offer Leiden students easy service hours while also making them eligible for certain scholarships and rewards. Here we have Damian Puga, an Interact Club member who is here to tell you his experience within the club.
I joined this club for various reasons. I want to help the community around West Leiden. I just want to help people, and it's what I do. You should definitely join this club because it is a very fun club. You can hang out with your peers, help others while doing so, and it's a great experience to be here.
With WLTV, this is Chris and Jonathan signing off.
Looking for adventure and a little hands-on learning? Lion students recently took part in 2 unforgettable field trips. One blended in education and one with real-world experiences.
First up, Jaden and Kean tagged along on a trip to Starved Rock, where students hiked scenic trails, explored waterfalls, and took in the fresh air, all while connecting their experiences to classroom lessons in science and geography.
It's a perfect reminder that nature is one of the best teachers, but adventure didn't stop there.
Monica and Lupita joined students at Six Flags for the annual Physics Day, where roller coasters became a hands-on lab.
From measuring velocity and acceleration to experiencing G-forces in action, students collected a real-time data with flying through loops and drops.
It was a high-speed way to see physics come alive, and honestly, one of the most thrilling ways to learn.
Whether it's a forest trail or a roller coaster, Latin students are taking their learning beyond the classroom.
Last Friday, April 25th, environmental science class went on a field trip to Starved Rock State Park, which is around an hour and 30 away from West Leiden. Here's Ms. Solman, the teacher behind the field trip, to give us more information on why they went here.
So the primary focus for coming out to Starved Rock today was so that students could get some more exposure to nature, to the different environments and ecosystems and biodiversity that Illinois has to offer our students. And also a chance to collect some data and do a little bit of research once we get back to school.
During the trip, it rained badly, but that didn't stop any of the students. They kept walking through the mud and rain to enjoy the scenery and enjoying the time they had at Starved Rock. The view over there is quite beautiful, even when it's raining.
Now we have Frank, a West Leiden senior, taking the class, and he explains who should go to Starved Rock to have a view for themselves.
Everybody. It's beautiful, it's nice, it's a nice hike, it's not hard at all. It was really beautiful. I took a lot of pictures, and it was just fun because hanging out with friends. I was expecting a lot more sunshine, like birds chirping, and I would expect it to be empty, but when we got here, it was really sad. There's no sunlight, there's no fog. You can see there's a few dogs barking at us, but other than that, it went out pretty good. So happy with that.
Thanks to environmental science, students got to enjoy the amazing experience at Starved Rock, being able to capture beautiful images of the waterfalls and nature. To anyone wanting to hike, this is a perfect place to go and enjoy the amazing vibes. This is Kean and Jaden with WLTV signing off.
Hi, I'm Monica, and today we're here at Six Flags with the Physics Club.
Last Thursday, students from our physics classes took learning beyond the classroom during an exciting and educational field trip. Organized by the science department, the trip gave students the opportunity to see physics in action, from roller coasters demonstrating principles of energy and motion to hands-on experiments that showed how forces and acceleration work in real world. Throughout the day, students engaged with exhibits, asked thoughtful questions, and even competed in small challenges that tested their understanding of key concepts. To learn more about the experience firsthand, we spoke with Samantha Gallegos, a senior who attended the trip for the second time.
I chose to take it again because I really liked the class. My junior year, I thought it was really fun. We got to do a lot of labs and experiments, and I like Six Flags. I think real-world examples, because a big part of our grade are the labs, so it gives us an idea of what we're learning and it helps us to better understand the topic.
It's clear that physics is much more than solving equations. It's about understanding the forces that shape our world. Field trips like this make learning exciting and hands-on, showing students how science connects to everyday life. For many, it sparked a new excitement for science and opened their eyes to future careers that might not have been considered before. According to Dr. Veltman, a physics teacher at West, he says that physics makes you a smarter person and it helps you be a better problem solver.
I always tell students, the physics isn't the hardest part of the class, it's the thinking part. So get better at the thinking part. Whether you're doing a trades job, which 3 of my AP physics students got into the plumbers union, or whether you want to do an engineering major or bio major or business major, it doesn't matter. It makes you a better thinker, it makes you a better person, it makes you a better problem solver.
As you can see, physics is more than just a class. It's an opportunity to explore, question, and experience the world in a whole new way.
I would recommend it to underclassmen because it's a really fun class and you learn a lot of different things and you get to have an awesome field trip.
We're doing physics and having fun.
If you're looking for a class that's both fun and inspiring, consider signing up for physics next year. For WLTV, this is Monica Hernandez-Molas and Lupita Corona.